Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to some more Starcom. So between the last episode and this one, first I found this little cool guy in here. If you go into your settings and get into your options, and then hostile heading vector, I give you this cool little arrow that sticks out of the front of your ship, and you can change it to hostile always, however you want to do it. So that way, if you get easily confused by which direction your ship's going, it works. The only problem is if you start going backwards, it still goes forwards. So I've been having some chats with these guys. I've kind of figured out how to rip them apart fairly quickly now. You basically just shoot their arms off, and then usually just shoot them in the face a couple of times. And then yeah, they don't seem to be hurting me anymore. Something probably to do with all the armor I have on the front of my ship now. Um, but the reason I was doing this is because I saw that I thought I needed like 9 or 10 neutronium to be able to build my new ship, but I needed 30. Um, so I've kind of been farming some neutronium. The way I've been doing that, I have two routes. I start here, and I go down this path through here. This seems to give me a good amount of neutronium. Every once in a while, I would go down here to the relic. Sometimes it drops neutronium. It's not very often it does it. And then I would go up here to this guy, where the other crazy devout guys are. And I basically, you have to kind of stay out of that area for a little while, for the space stations to kind of respawn. If you stay there too long, the stations don't respawn. So I found that like coming up here, and these stations are a lot more difficult. Which is, I kind of wanted to come up here and fight with one of these. You see this, if you do this, you actually shooting right here rips that arm off a lot faster. Fine, I'll put my shield on too. So if you can, because if you, the outside of these little pylons are heavily armored. But if you can shoot right in there where that little like area is, usually by the time you take the three sides off of them, they usually rip apart fairly quickly. These guys, just take brute force to get to the chewy center. So we'll just brute force through. If you can get to their backs, like, it's a lot safer. You can usually just kind of dig through. You're gonna throw your shields up. Hey, I can do that too. I got shields. So these guys are a little bit more difficult to deal with, but they're dealable. You can deal with them. So in the interest of trying to make life a little bit quicker today, I've already made my new ship, and I've saved it. So I was playing with the paint. I like painting things purple and white. The problem is the main base thing here. You paint so much of it purple that, or so little of it purple. I'm not sure if it works. So either I basically, my ship becomes almost invisible against the background, or I paint it white. I'll play with it some more. I'll eventually figure out a scheme that I like. But if you go in here, you basically edit your color scheme, and then like you can just choose like this to be white, and then choose like this guy to be purple here, like this. And then we can go over here, and you can type numbers in here. So if you want the same, like the same numbers, right? You can kind of type a hex number in if you have one. So, and then if you see like right here around the reactors, you'll see those change a little bit. So, we'll go ahead and we'll close that. So, and that color scheme, basically, once you set that, it goes to all your ships. So I kind of like the way this one looks. So this one has 3 of these. It has like 10 like Mark 1 batteries. It has 4 Mark 2 engines. It has a little bit of heavy deflectors on it. It has a lot of little these guys, and then we're gonna go to the brick. So this is after I've done a lot of farming. I actually ran out of iridium, so I can't finish my armor plating. But this is all heavy armor plating on the front. Our heavy deflectors. I don't even know how many guns I have in here. I got 5 large reactors. I got our 5 Mark II batteries, 6 Mark II batteries. I got 6 Mark II engines, and this thing. So I haven't really tested it. All I did was I flew out here. I did this for a little while, and I watched the energy and make sure the energy doesn't go down too quickly. Because that's really what the important part is making sure your energy doesn't go down too quickly. So with that, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my lasers open. I meant to look at this before we started. Missions. Look out for life forms that can provide solutions to the colony's problems. Food supply. Okay, so the food supply with the colony issues. I wish you could click on this and it would take us to that location. Hidden tomb I hadn't done. We need to give this to Lieutenant Melton. All right, so we need to go back and talk to Lieutenant Melton. Because the puzzle thing that we got at some point, you give it to him and he starts playing with it, and let's see. Found a puzzle object may be interested in. I suspect 2-minute jab, but sure quite fond of physical puzzles. Probably right. So that's all for now. So basically, you give that to him. It's another set of coordinates. Not a difficult puzzle. Usually this takes a while, but we've surpassed that location. So basically, what that puzzle does is it gives you the computations to find new gates. So you give that puzzle to him, and then it spawns new gates for you. So we'll go down here real quick and see if we find anything fun. Let's see if we can make some new friends. But yeah, so this thing, and I'm still dealing with it. It's just it's just more and more. And I could have put more guns on it too, but then it started losing. I was trying to kind of go for, I don't know. I needed to play with it and get a better shape than I have. The shapes I have aren't awesome. I just kind of start sticking things together and see. Lonely start solar power radio antenna points to the sky. After examining the unit, a antenna is transmitting repeating data toward a nearby flinger. And then we have a station up here that is just kind of chilling out. Oh, it's a refinery. The derelict automated station apparently built to recover ore from the asteroid and process it into ingots. Still collecting ore when flying broke down. Ooh, a little bit of titanium, a little bit of platinum. Yeah, let's repair it. Once complete, the intake manifold begin inhaling the dust to very slowly start extracting trace materials from tiny particles. Ow! Oh man. I wonder if when I come back, like the problem is I think it's gonna still be broken when I come back. Because I broke it. I wonder if like over time I come back and it just spits out stuff at me or something. I probably should have destroyed it and taken its materials, but They're saying the survey's incomplete. I thought it was complete. Oh, we're still returning to this here. All right, so we have, it looks like 2 more locations here. Go ahead and head through the Flinger Gate. Another asteroid field, so asteroid fields are always fun. That's not a very good Flinger Gate. All right, do we want to... Oh, I guess time to check the speed. Think the Flinger Gate may be broken. Oh, but you'll run into things like that where gates are kind of broken, or they'll lead you to bad places, like in the last game. I think there was ones that just flung you into space, and then you had to drive back. It's awesome. I really keep raving about this game, but I'm really happy with it. Yes, are there little things that I wish could be added to the game? Are there little things that, for my liking of the game, would I love to see in it to see if it would go better? Yeah, sure. I could sit here, I could be like, well, if you added then sure, we could pick the game apart. But does the game need that stuff? I don't think so. I think the game is good with what WX3 is doing with it. I think, or just Kevin. I think it's the game is good, and for the size of the team, obviously a lot of the stuff that I would like seeing add to it would be awesome in my opinion, but it may not function for the game, and it could make the game worse. I think the game is great the way it is. It is amazing the way it is, and adding little things to it may be good, but like I honestly would like to see us to be able to maybe build a station, maybe build a colony, uh, you know, maybe do a couple of things like that. Um, I don't think that would alter the game too much. I think that would be kind of cool, and maybe we will do that in the future. But oh, you're gonna shoot missiles at me? Okay, well, congratulations, you are a guinea pig. Oh, well, you got some armor. Did you armor that? Nope, you didn't. Oh, some more. Oh, well, that's not good. We found another one of these. Once again, now I did say in the past, there's these little. Let's see if there's little tiny guys down here. Where's the big exploding things at? This one doesn't have the exploding things. Oh, I don't see the square boxes, and I don't seem to be able to do much with this one. Now I keep finding this beryllium, right? Vibranium. Uh, I haven't found anything that I can think of that uses that stuff yet. I've also found what's the other one? I haven't found any magnetic helium yet. Vibranium I've been finding in Xenium. Um, I don't think I have anything that uses them yet. It may be one of those things where I need them for like Mark III stuff, like Mark III reactors or Mark III batteries or something. I was hoping I could find one of the little exploding boxes, but it doesn't seem to be cooperating. All right. So far, this has been fun. We got another little box to jump through. So we'll see where that takes us. Oh, we got a yellow one over there. We didn't investigate either. No anomalies. Nothing worse than traveling all the way to a planet and not finding any anomalies. I like finding anomalies. All right, let's see. Any anomalies here? Yay! Deploy the survey team. Another pyramid. Oh, more Charlight. Team finds a concealed encampment, but an observer of their remains nowhere to be found. Considered enough to leave behind power supply and some disassembled components. That's nice of them. All right, let's go to the portal. See where the portal takes us. Guess we can turn our shields off. Shields. Eventually, I'll find more neutronium and make another shield generator. Activate the portal. Deep drum energy readings. Artifact comes to life. Space topology readings show a wormhole starting to form. Yay, wormholes. Where are we? Oh, we're back here. It seems to like, really? Dirt. So these are the lighter guys. This is where I was getting most of my neutronium. These should be a lot easier to rip through. It's over there. We do seem to be a bit faster. We're getting quite a bit of, and really the Mark II and the Mark III stuff is, you get a lot more power output for the same spaces, which is really where the benefit comes in. So here we go. We're just gonna brute force straight in. It's just melting this poor guy. Just melting. All right, so far we have nobody else really. I want to run up here to this guy. I'm going to run over here to this one, and we're going to take one of the larger bases and see. All right, look, nobody shoots at me and gets away with it. Now you got to be taught a lesson. It's like the board. We're going to add your distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is definitely futile. All right, let's try to go over here again real quick. Oh, there's another station down there. Oh, we got more neutronium. I think we need 15 neutronium to be able to get another shield generator, which probably will just increase the amount of time that we keep a shield generator going. Oh god, it's starting to get a bit out of hand, and I still haven't opened lasers. So I point that out because we're still running on the default weapon. I haven't done any of. Oh, I did one upgrade to the weapon. We put the points into our officers to make the tactical give us better point shoot, better accuracy, and better fire rate. But other than that, we haven't put any research points into actually upgrading the lasers or the plasma cannons. I've been trying to wait on lasers to do that, and the game is being difficult. It doesn't want to give me lasers. I think it's afraid. It's like, no, you've already done too much. All right, time to brute force this guy to see how long he lasts. Don't make me activate my shields. I'll do it. So you see, even like, I'm not trying to go through the sides of it now. I'm literally just brute forcing straight into the center through the armor, and it's a bit stronger. Just a bit. Holy garbage. And the armor on this thing, we have enough hit points now that it's taken them a while to even chew back through our stuff. Those deflectors in the front of the ship really really help. If you can throw a deflector, it's basically just armor, especially the heavy deflectors. If you can get those on the front of your ship, you can really convince them that you don't want to get shot in the face. It's it's a little bit of fire, but what would a Starcom episode be without my ship being on fire? I'm it's oh I should just build a ship that just starts on fire. It's just powered by fire. Just shoot fireballs at the other guys. That'd be great. I'm gonna look at something to kind of maybe between episodes today, or I'll see if I can build something that's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Uh, I'd like to get that a larger uh, a larger ship, but I think 100. I think we're at 110. I think or 105. I think is the maximum size that we can get uh, for our ships. Maybe I'll do something more pointy, more streamlined. The problem is you kind of need it to be wide so that you can get engines in there. I want to do some experimentations. I want to see if I can put like engines inside of the ship, uh, and things like that. So maybe once we get to once we get lasers open, we get some stuff. We'll do some theory crafting with the cheaty one. The other idea I had also, because the problem is by the time we get to the end here, uh, we're probably not going to have very long with the lasers, uh, which is going to kind of suck. Uh, because we're going to get the lasers and the game's pretty much going to be ended. I may at some point start another one and start with lasers, or start with a weapon at the very beginning. I think that'd be funny. Just be like, oh, here, start with a laser, and give myself like enough resources to make like one or two of them. Especially, it depends on like if I need like uh some exotic metal to make the lasers. I'll have to cross that bridge when I get there. Uh, my luck, I'm gonna need like freaking metallic helium to make lasers. I won't even have any. Well, make me sad. I really, I need to figure out like hidden tome. Oh, the flinger's having its coordinates set by the nearby planet. That's not good. All right, so I need to go back to that planet. I think maybe that flinger was supposed to send me out here instead of me having to fly my happy butt all the way up here. All right, see if we can find anything fun up here. Small colonies abandoned at least a century. There's a slow economic collapse, possibly due to the decline of some industry. As the team investigates the structure, they become aware that several entities are following them, concealed by the trees. Prepare for an ambush. Stun traps, the team is able to capture one of the stealthy observers unharmed. The rest of the stalkers quickly disperse. It's a furry, six-limbed, agile creature. Ooh, 65 points. Lucky something between racehorse and a tabby cat. It's exceptionally large brain cavity for its size. Yay! Crazy six-legged cats. Anything else fun up here? No. All this way and nothing interesting and helpful. Nothing is found. No anomalies detected. Not helpful at all. You guys are not being cooperative. Oh, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this place here. See if we can change where that flinger is going. See if that flinger leads us someplace more interesting. It's probably wherever that refinery was sending things. So that it may not give us stuff. It may just say, "Hey, there's a shipment ready," and set up to whatever their homeworld was. So, solution of the problems, top priority. Uh, yeah. So I think he's just studying, and over time, he'll eventually find us more places to go. We just need to wait enough time. We may need to go back and talk to him, too. We may be far enough. We may have pushed past far enough that it will trigger. Binary fixed. Well, that's before I ran into it and blew its arm off. Update the antenna coordinates. Oh man, you're just gonna leave me out there to the place where I just went. Oh no, it's shooting me past it. Well, it's shooting me back home. Well, that's helpful. All right, let's go here. Recruit Red Raiders. Anything good? Nothing. Nothing. Still saving my points. Did find another place out here. So sometimes the game is just trying to figure out where the newest places are, and trying to get there and find something to advance the story. It does kind of suck. You can kind of cheese it a little bit, and if you're going to do a lot of exploring, I have at one point built like basically a flying. It's just reactors and engines. It's all it was. I basically put every reactor I could, every engine I could, and it just flew as fast as I could, and just get up to some speed. It's good, to, especially if you're trying to get out, because there you can just like fly through space, and accidentally stumble upon things. Like when we come flying back, our scanner is wide enough that it picked up this star over here. Um, so it is bad when you do that because then you have to actually travel to it, and if you have a slow vessel, it takes a little bit of time. I did put little wings on it though. Just little wings. I think I'm out of gold anyway. I only got 7 gold. I got enough for one Mark 1 engine left. And it would have looked weird. Well, I guess I could pull this one out, put it on the edges. Or I can just get some more gold and replace this with a Mark 2. That's probably what I'll do. To be fair. Alright. This game just does not want me to have... I think I'm going to run back over to that guy once I get out of here. We'll run back over to the Niman clearing space and see if we can get that stuff to trigger finally. It's been a while. I've done a lot of other exploring. So go ahead. We'll go to that guy first. I'm really hoping that there's going to be a way to get out of here. Because if not, I'm going to have to travel. There's somebody that's angry. That's probably good. Oh, I saw something. Oh, that's just another planet. A couple of guys over there that are angry. Probably upset that I found their secret hidey hole. That's fine. They're red, so that means they're going to shoot at me. And Prime Directive doesn't cover if you shoot at me. Hi, how you doing? Oh, you shot at me. That was dumb. Oh, they got drones. I want drones. I can have drones. I want drones. Can I have drones? You don't have drones any. Oh, the drones stay alive after you. No, they just fly away. They're like, nope, we're done. You blew up our station. We're not going to stay around and find out what you're going to do to us. That's the smartest enemy I've seen so far. Like, nope, we don't want any part of this garbage. Alright, at least we found this guy, so we can at least get out of here. Titanium, concealed encampment. Sounds like a normal thing there. I think we already had a couple of those that we found. Alright, we'll go down here, we'll scan the lunar. That way it'll give us all the scans that we have in this area. Anything? Nothing. Not a thing. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's go do this guy. What happens if I just do... Just do that. Oh, okay. I'll use it automatically. So all you gotta do is see it. Once I see it, it's like, oh, okay, as it... Oh, no, it doesn't. No, sir, it doesn't. Let's turn around and use that thing instead. That will speed us up. I must activate said portal. You. What? What happened? Okay. I must have spawned into a station or something. All right, I want to let my shield build up a little bit. We're going to activate our shield and go through. Yeah, so basically, sometimes when I go through there, there's a station there, and that's not good. So yeah, so you can run into a a station when you use those portals. It doesn't happen often, but if a station spawns on that planet and you go through that portal, you basically spawn on top of it, and uh, you can't explode. So early access. Maybe I'll try to cut that part of the video out and send that to Kevin, and not that he can really see what happened the first time because I was in my menus. If we find anything over here that's fun. The problem is I'm not. I keep coming out here talking to these guys and nothing happens. That's not random. I'd like to trade with you. No, nothing. We'll go back and talk to the station. I I'm missing something. This should not be this difficult, and somehow I've broken it, or I've done something that uh, let me go back maybe and talk to these guys. Go back and talk to these guys. Maybe we'll get over there real quick, see if that triggers it. I may this afternoon just take the save game and just start trying to brute force, trying to figure out what I need to do, and then just revert the save. I do like the fact that we have lots of extra people that are angry at us now. So we constantly have somebody to fight with if you want to. For the most part, like you can avoid their area and you just don't have to worry about it. All right. Well, one of you guys come here. One of y'all talk to me. We like to play with you. Oh, there you go. Part of the exchange, seller claimed it was remnant technology. It may well be. It's beyond our science. Perhaps you're willing to help us as well. Conflict is imminent between us and the Nemen. We wish to avoid a war, but distrust. Okay, all right. So there you go. That church would stick with no effect. All right, talk on it. Where's the home world? Every effort, deliver your offer. All right, so we'll do that. So we basically found their home world. All right, so I figured it out. I needed to go back and talk to them, and we've tried to talk to them before, but evidently I needed to do that specific dialogue. So we'll go up here real quick, and jump through the swinger gate because I need to get up here. I don't think this is the right one. Basically, you're going to go, once you go through the area, you're going to find one that has a station. And this, you talk to the station. And once you talk to the station, it will basically give you, it will trigger the sequence. So I'm going to skip scanning these planets because we are well over time. And I want to get the laser open if we can. And I promise you, this is the biggest chip I've taken into this one yet. This is this is a feat there. We will see how long the Karen decide that they want to. So now the trick is when you start this, you can easily end up fighting one or both of the well, you're gonna end up fighting one side. You're forced into fighting one side, but I think you can actually end up fighting both if you cross it, you know. Is it here? Maybe. Nope, that doesn't. Looks like that may be it, but I don't think it is. No, not. Yeah, I thought it was a green world. So we will run over here real quick. You know what? We're at 40 minutes. I'm actively working towards it. Maybe I'll just record another video. Maybe y'all just get 2 videos today. But if you are enjoying it, you want to see what's happening next, don't forget to like and subscribe and do all that stuff you do on YouTube. I do really appreciate it. It does help the channel out. But with that, we will let you guys go, and we will see you in the next one. Y'all be safe. Talk to you soon.